I came to Confluence Park in Calgary. This place is where two rivers, the Bow River and the Nose Creek, come together. It's full of nature and has an interesting history that we can learn about. There is the indigenous history. A long time ago, indigenous people like the Blackfoot and the Stoney Nakoda lived in this area. They used the river for food, water, and travel. In 1877, the indigenous people and the Canadian government made an agreement called Treaty 7. The treaty was supposed to share the land, but the indigenous people ended up losing a lot of their land and had to move to reserves. This was very hard for them because they lost their homes and way of life. The railroad had significant impact on Fort Calgary and the surrounding area. Fort Calgary was built in 1875 by the Northwest Mounted Police, now called the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, or RCMP. It was created to bring law and order to the area and to help build good relationships with the indigenous people. When the Canadian Pacific Railroad reached Calgary in 1883, it brought many new settlers and businesses to the area. The arrival of the railroad helped Calgary grow quickly from a small fort into a bustling town. The railroad station was close to Fort Calgary, making the fort an important hub for the transportation of people and goods. This connection helped Calgary become a major city in Canada. In the late 1800s, many Chinese people came to Canada to help build the railroad. The railroad was important because it connected different parts of the country, making it easier for people to travel and move goods. The Chinese workers did very hard and dangerous jobs. They helped build the railroad tracks through the Rocky Mountains, which was tough work. They faced a lot of challenges, including difficult living conditions and discrimination. The work of the Chinese laborers were crucial for the development of Calgary and Canada. Today, their contributions are remembered and honored in various ways. Fort Calgary today. Fort Calgary is now a historical site where people can learn about the early days of Calgary. You can visit the fort and see exhibits about history of the area, including the lives of the people, the early settlers, and the role of the railroad in the city's development. Confluence Park is not just a park with trails and nature. It's a place that helps us remember the important stories of the people who lived and worked here long ago. The park is quite large, covering about 400 acres, which is a huge area to explore. The park has lots of different plants and animals. It's like a big home for birds, fish, and other wildlife. You might see animals like deer, beaver, and many kinds of birds, including ducks and geese. The park also has many beautiful plants like wildflowers, shrubs, and trees that change colors with the seasons. People come together in the park for fun events and activities like picnics and nature walks. Some people volunteer to help take care of the park by planting trees and picking up trash. The trails in the park are great for walking, riding your bike, and watching birds. The trail connects to other parks in Calgary. Confluence Park is a beautiful place to enjoy nature and remember the important history of the land and the people who live here first. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get a chance to visit Confluence Park and see all its wonders for yourself. Hey. Some Chinese outfits saved from then. Well, this is a really pretty
gown.
head outfit. New century for Calgary. Calgary booms. McWilliam boarding house. Caring for Calgary hospital nurses. Pioneer medicine in Calgary. The Grand Lodge. Grand Master. Calgary Barracks Hospital Ward. It's a hospital ward, 2-bedroom. Health in the Northwest Mounted Police. Revive Carry Up. And has the Chinese hats. Green snake, white snake, white snake. Oh, this is for the opera. Ooh. It looks like a prison cell, I think. Could close the door. Whoa. Another prison cell. That one doesn't open. Here is Fort Calgary guard room. Ah, this is the guards manning the prison. Here is policing in Alberta. Here are some people shooting animals. The Great Slaughter. When the iron horse arrived, our way of life was forever changed. Kill every buffalo you can. Every buffalo dead is an Indian gone. General Dodge. It is a sad thing to say, but the great American bison is practically gone forever. The Pacific Railroad, the Sharp's rifle, and man's insatiable destructiveness have done their work, and the noblest ruminant of them all has gone down before them. The original 1888 barracks horsepower, 1874. The Mounties horse. There's the Canadian Pacific Railroad. Canadian Pacific Railroad bus card station. Here's some story of a Chinese family. They came to Calgary. The Kwan family building the railroads. Railroads. There's a very big park outside the museum that you can enjoy, and it's right next to the river. And you could see the skyline of Calgary. This is a dog park. That's where we came from. Giant dandelion. Should I blow it? I should try to blow it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, that's it.
This is crazy.
Yeah. The only sad part is that the sun is this